Hello guys, good day. Welcome to another exciting episode of Global Agro Connect podcast with Aka Joshua Salvation, the Agro King. If this is the first time of listening to our podcast, do well to reach out to us on Facebook at Global Agro Connect and on Instagram at GAC.2020. And most importantly, do not forget to hit on that red button down, the subscription button here, that's it, hit on it. And click on the notification bell to get your message or notifications whenever we drop awesome podcasts like this. What really is the reason why I am recording this podcast for us today? It's really to share 3 or 4 key lessons I've learned from Bryan Tracy's book, which is The Power of Self-Discipline, No Excuses. Now, I find it very difficult most times to read bulky, but I say hard copy books, right? I prefer just listening to the audio version of the books, and I believe that's actually faster. But I've discovered that I listen to the audio version and learn what I want to learn. But this year, one of my goals is to actually try to read this book, The Power of Self Discipline, No Excuses. And I wanted to read it in hard copy. So I got a hard copy of it and I'm trying to read it. Just in chapter 1, I decided to share this lessons. It's really awesome. Alright? It's really awesome. And I believe that when you learn something and you share it, it's very difficult for you to forget what you've learned. Right? That has been my key to succeeding in every area that I place my hands on as long as academic is concerned. Now, with the little I know, I love to share. I love to share whatever experience I've gotten. I love to share. That would help me retain more. So I'm going to be sharing the 4 key lessons I learned from this book. All right. What is the first lesson that I learned from this book that aids you to actually attain your success? How can you achieve your success without having to go through excessive stress that other experts in the industry have passed through? First is to achieve something that you have never had before or achieved before, you must learn and practice qualities and skills that you have never had before. All right? Now, this from this lesson, I learned really that qualities is required for you to attain your success. Skills is required. Now, for you to actually, how would I say it? For you to attain success, you don't just need to have the qualities and have the skills, you need to practice it. Alright? Most people will say, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Oh, I'm a good writer. I wrote, I can speak properly, I'm a good dancer. But are you practicing those skills? Right? There are qualities such as discipline, like Bryan Tracy mentioned, several other qualities under that quality that is discipline that really will assist us in attaining success. What do we do with those qualities? We need to practice them. So this is lesson number 1. You must learn and practice qualities and skills that you've never had before. That is if you want to attain success. Number 2, continually seeking advice and ideas from experts in your field. Now, this place says continually seeking. It means that it's not a one-day thing. Alright? It's not something you do in a day. It's not something you do in a month. Alright? You need to do it consistently. Be consistent about it. Repeatedly seek advice and ideas from experts in your field. You can't be a farmer and you're having a farming mentor or an agricultural mentor who is a doctor. Right? You need a mentor that would mentor you in agriculture and you're picking a professional medical practitioner. Hello? Is he going to teach you how to farm in human body? Of course not. So you need to pick someone in your field who is an expert, right? And seek advice and ideas from him or her. Now, the third one is decide what you really want in life, determine to pay the price you have to pay to get it, and resolve to pay the price. Now, in this third lesson, willingness is key. Now, I want to elaborate on this. Success is not a kind of game whereby you pay after you've attained it. Just like most people go to local restaurants and, okay, you go to local restaurants and you tell them what you have. Even big restaurants. You tell them, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want. They show you their menu, you select what you want, and they serve you your meal. After consuming your meal, they bring the bill and you pay. No. Under success, you stand in line, right? You see what you have, okay, what you stand to gain in if you actually pay the price. Now, after seeing all you have to gain or all you want to gain, what you have to do is to pay that price to get what you want. So in success diary, you don't pay after you've collected or after you've eaten or after you've attained it. You pay before you attain it. Now, resolve to pay the price. Resolve to pay the price. Your willingness is key. Now, to that first one, I forgot something. When you decide what you really want, most people will be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. What is it that really means success to you? There are some people that just impacting 1,000 people or 1 million people is enough success for them. There are some people that, oh, meeting this successful person is my success. Right? There are some people that, oh, I want to get this amount of money in my bank account. That is my definition of success. Whatever it is, decide what you really want. Determine the price. Yes, there is every price for success. Then resolve to pay the price. In this, I said willingness is key. Now, what is the other? The other is the great law. That's the iron law of the universe. Like, this law marvels me a lot because while reading it, I had to read it twice. I said, this law says that if you want to achieve success in any area, you must determine how success is achieved in that area and then practice those skills and activities repeatedly until you achieve the same result. All right? You have to practice the qualities and skills that is required for you to achieve that result. Now, it's just like the first one, but here they made mention of that word repeatedly. They made mention of the word repeatedly. So you don't just practice the skill once and say, oh, I'm expecting success. No, there are several things that is to be done if you want to achieve success. So that is just the little I want to share. Now, the last one is the iron law of the universe. So you can still check it out. It talks about you having to practice skills and you having to developing qualities that would help you achieve your success. All right, that's just the little I want to share. Now let me go over it again. First, to achieve something that you've never achieved before, you must learn and practice qualities and skills that you've never had before. And the second one is continually seek advice and ideas from experts in your field. The third is decide what you really want in life, determine the price you have to pay to get it, and resolve to pay the price. Now, in this third law, I said willingness, your willingness is key to achieving this. The last is, but not the least, is the iron law of the universe that says, it says that to achieve success in any area, you must determine how success is achieved in that area and then practice those skills and activities repeatedly until you achieve the same result. If you do what other successful people do over and over again, nothing can actually stop you from even eventually enjoying the same rewards that they have gotten. All right? But if you decide not to, nothing can help you either. So this is actually the little I wanted to share from you because, like I said before, I believe sharing helps retain. So whatever, if you believe there are other things that can actually help us attain success, or if you've actually read this book and you want to share some other knowledge or some other things you've learned, please do want to share them in the comment section below. If you want to appreciate us for this, please do not forget the red button, that is the subscribe button. Yes, hit it. If you've forgotten, please do well to hit it before you actually turn off this video. And follow us on social media, on Facebook at Global Agro Connect, on Instagram at gac.2020. Hit the notification bell. I didn't forget that. And do well to comment on this podcast. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. This is goodbye from me.